it's just started raining and it's very cold today. Right, we're going to have a yarn. Going to fill you in on some things. But it's very cold in Dunedin today. I think it's 8 or 9 degrees. It's raining and it's very windy and cold, and I have to go and milk cows for 3 more days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my last 3 milkings, and then I start my new job on Monday. So I finish milking on Sunday, start my new job on Monday. But my new job has progressed to something completely different that I haven't told you about, and I didn't want to say anything until I have had it all literally contracted in my hand, kind of thing. So I'm not going contracting anymore. I found that the hours in winter, bear with me, just left home. The hours in winter are not long enough. You only get like 20 hours a week in winter, and then in spring and summer you get like 20 hours a day. It's just not sustainable. I've done it before. I was like, but you know, it's very hard for a person to get an opportunity to do a normal job, as you would say, with my kind of background. Even though my criminal checks are cleared now because of the time it's been, I can take drug tests now. I took a drug test this morning. I had to take a drug test this morning for the first time in a long time, and I had to pee in this cup, and they came back saying, see all these lines as different things, and she's like, so what this means is this, what this means is this, and you're clear for everything. And I was like, I know. So I got cleared for everything, nothing in my system at all, which I knew because I don't take any substances now at all. I take my pills for my condition, but that's a drug, but it's not the drug that you'll start talking about. So I had that done. Today, and my police check and all that came through today and all that. So I'm starting my new job tomorrow. Sorry, apologies. I'm quite overwhelmed. Starting on Monday at 7 o'clock. My hours are 7 till 5, Monday to Friday. So I have like the weekends off, which I'm finding very strange to get my head around. Monday to Friday, 7 till 5, a good hourly rate, like a very good hourly rate. I'm just hanging you in here to tell you what it is. Plenty of time to progress and move up in this company. I can move right up till I literally retire from work, which will probably be sometime 10, 20 years away, whenever it would be, but I can progress from now till then. And this company is progressing me, and they are paying for me to progress too, so I don't have to pay for this, which is extremely exciting, because what I'm looking at doing is cost a lot of money, but they progress you and they pay for you to be progressed. So I'll be standard, like, you know, Monday to Friday, weekends off, public holidays I don't really know. I assume we would work because of the company I'll be working for. I get a uniform, kind of a uniform shirt. I know I get a shirt, jersey, work boots. I'm not sure about pants. I'll find out on Monday. I will make a video when I'm there to show you around the place. Once I've settled in, I've got a 3-month, I know you're all saying, come on Jonesy, come on, tell us what it is. In a minute, be patient. I've got a 3-month, you know, probation period, I suppose it is, at, you know, 90 days or whatever it is. And that's fine, I have no problem with that. But I know I'll progress, and I'll progress fast, because that's the sort of person I am these days. I like to progress through to the top I can get, and they've told me that they definitely will. I'm just taking my lid off my coffee, sorry guys. They've told me that they will help me with that and pay for that, and I've been like, thank you very much. And I'm still making his wait. So on Monday morning at 7 o'clock, I'm starting at Mainfreight. So I'm going to be working for Mainfreight full time. my job is a driver. I don't have an HT. They're going to put me through my class 2 straight after 90 days, and then up to the A trains, B trains and all this stuff. But my first job I'll be doing is driving, you know, those trucks you can drive on a car license. So it's bigger than a car, bigger than a van, but not a truck, if you know what I mean. It's not a truck, but a little one. But I'll be sitting in a cab where it's warm. And I'm going to, on Monday I'm going from Dunedin to Queenstown, from Queenstown to Oamaru, from Oamaru back to Dunedin. So that's my run on Monday. And I'm going with a guy for the first 2 days to get used to the run. And then Wednesday, Thursday I'm going to Cronwell. And I'm going to Arthur's Pass sometime too. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. And progressing through the ranks of doing that. And I thought, you know, you might think, oh, you know, 50 years old starting to drive trucks, but actually they were saying to me, the guy I spoke to at Mainfreight said that the guys that drive the big A trains and B trains, they're 60 years old. You know, the older guys get to drive those. So I'm really excited and really happy, and I'll tell you why. For those of you that don't know, I've always wanted to drive trucks for a living, always. But when I got into a situation of crime and crap, I lost the ability to be able to do that because of my criminal history, and nobody wanted to hire a person with criminal convictions such as mine. And in a way I understand that. I've never thought I would get a chance to not farm or drive tractors. I've always been a farmer, or driving tractors is something I've always done, and my body's had enough of it. But I have to do what I have to do, like you have to do what you have to do in life to pay the bills. And when I sent off my CV, obviously it only has, I drive tractors and, you know, milk cows, and I've given them my CV with contact phone numbers of farmers I've worked for. I'd kind of forgotten about sending that CV into them. It was a while ago at Mainfreight in Dunedin. And they rang me up this morning and said, do you want to come in and see us? They'd done my police check. It took 3 days, I think, to do that. And they said, oh, can you come in and do a drug test for us? You have to be like there when we do it. And I was like, yeah. So I went in and did my drug test, showed them my license, filled out application forms, and I had to do my ID and all that sort of stuff. And then they offered me the job on the spot. Said, can you start Monday? And I was very emotional, and I'm not afraid to say it. I rang up my son Ryan and I had a little cry, and I'm not afraid to admit it, because if you had known me 10 years ago to knowing me now, I think you'd also have a little cry. I have achieved so much in 10 years. I have changed so much in 10 years, and that's why it's changing life for the better, Jonesy. I have changed in ways that I'm not being rude to all the people that watch my channel, but you have no idea what I was like 10 years ago compared to what I am now, okay? But my kids and my wife and my close friends know what I was like. And what I've become now to what I was is, well, it's like I died and I was born a different person. I am 100% a different person than I was 10 years ago. And I'm overwhelmed with getting this job, because it means not the fact that I can get weekends off and then hang out with my wife and my kids, but because it's it's a stable job. It's a job you can progress on. Just had to click into this lane. It's a job I can progress in. Mainfreight is a very well-known brand and company. Not one person who's watching this will not know of Mainfreight. It's something I've always wanted to do, and obviously I had to start at the bottom and work my way up. But do not doubt Jonesy. In 10 years I'll be driving the biggest trucks Mainfreight have. And you can quote me. I don't mind you writing that down on today's date and quoting me for in 10 years time, because I will do it. I will achieve that goal, because I know myself and I know what I'm like. I'm very committed these days to things, and I'm very passionate about things I like. So you will see that. Also, I'll make some videos while I'm driving, show you the truck, bits and pieces around as well. But give me a few weeks to settle into the job, please. I won't be doing it on Monday, obviously. But yeah, that's my goal, is to get to the biggest trucks I can possibly get to, and be able to take my kids and my daughter-in-law and my wife on a drive, and show them, you know, that sort of thing. So I thought I'd better share that with you and let you know. I was supposed to be at my farm job I'm at now until Friday of next week. They do not know that I am finishing on Sunday. They will know this afternoon when I get to work, and they may have a little, my boss may have a little moan about it, but I don't. It's, you know, why would I stay at a job for 5 more days and lose the opportunity to progress in something I want to do for the rest of my working life? Plus, we're so close to drying off this season, I don't think it's going to be an issue. They just said to me, can you start Monday? We need someone to start Monday ASAP. And if I'd said no to that, they, you know, this is a job I've always looked at, and I've always wanted to drive trucks, not just Mainfreight, just drive trucks. And yeah, so I chose to say yes, and I will deal with my boss this afternoon, and I honestly don't think it'll be that big a deal. I'm not bothered by it anyway. If he makes it into a big deal, that's his problem, it's not mine. I'm leaving on Sunday anyway. But I'm not saying to him, oh, today's my last milking. I'm giving him right up till Monday, like I'm milking Sunday afternoon, and then starting my new job Monday morning, so it's not like I'm not giving him the next 3 days. But I have to look further ahead. I can't keep milking cows for 5 more days to lose an opportunity for Evo, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Is I was trying to find a picture to show you of the little truck I'll be driving, but I think you can picture it in your head. It's only small. It's one of those ones you can drive on a car license. A lot of people use them to hire from hire shops, with a little back tailgate to move their furniture, with Mainfreight written on it, that's all. So you can't start driving the big boys, you've got to start down the bottom. And a lot of people these days want to start up here and want to play with the big toys and the big boys. I'm not like that. I don't mind sweeping the bloody floor to start with. It doesn't bother me. If they're good enough to, mind you, it probably would bother me sweeping the floor, to be honest, let's be honest. But you know, you get what I'm meaning. And they're good enough to put me through my classes of truck license, and they're paying for it. That's a huge thing, because a truck license alone is $270 to go for the learners, and they're paying for all that and teaching me on site. So I feel very humbled, but I also feel very proud because of what I've achieved. I will never be a businessman that sits in a suit in an office and works behind a bank teller. That's not me, it's not what I want to do. But for me to progress from milking cows to being able to go to class 2 licenses and drive trucks every day, I feel very proud of myself for achieving this goal. And I will keep achieving more goals as I go along, and more things as I go along. But just to have me paid to drive to Queenstown and Oamaru and Cronwell and where else, I've got a route on my forms at where I go, but it's all Central Dunedin, Central Otago. 10-hour days, which is fine. Yeah, 7 till 5. It'll probably take me a while to get used to it, because at the moment I start at 12:30 and finish at like 5:30. You know, so it's double the hours and totally different job, but whatever. It's all how you put it in your head, and what your mindset is. It's all about your mindset, and I'm committed to this, and I'm gonna go as far as I possibly can with Mainfreight. Sometimes I always think, man, I wish I'd started younger, and I wish I hadn't done this. And I beat, you know, I was talking to my son a little bit this morning, and he even said to me, Dad, no one talks about what you used to do anymore. And it's true, it's forgotten about, but the problem that I have is I haven't forgotten, and I haven't let it go. I don't think I've let it go. I know the things I've done has hurt people, but what people don't get is the things I've done in my life has hurt me more, because I can't they say forgive yourself, and I understand that it's easy to say, but I haven't truly forgiven myself for putting my kids through shit and what I did to my wife and family members. I haven't forgiven myself for it, and it's always in the back of my head. And I know they look at me as a different person now, and I've changed and I'm progressing in life and I'm achieving my goals, but I still it still sits there with me, if you know what I mean, and it's horrible. And I'm just hoping that I can forgive myself. I mean, I've let it go, but it still just sits there in the background, if you know what I mean. So I just wanted to share this news with you guys. What I was going to do with the contracting, and now what I will be doing. I will bring you guys more videos of a day in the life of me at Mainfreight and driving and whatever else I do. But like I said, give us a couple of weeks to settle in and come to terms with working from Monday to Friday. So tomorrow is Saturday and I'm milking, and the next day is Sunday and I'm milking. This is my last weekend. I will be milking cows in my whole life, and it's very overwhelming. It really is. If you put yourself in my shoes, it's very overwhelming. It's my last milkings are coming up, my last day of getting wet and cold and doing something I don't have the passion for anymore, and my body hurts doing it. And on and up to a new chapter in life, eh? Bigger and better things to come, and I'm really excited. Like, you probably can't tell, but I'm very excited and buzzing, because I've had a lot of people say to me, you'll never be anything, you'll never get anywhere. You watch the space, you keep doubting, you keep hating, you keep whatever you do. I will be that person that, you know, when I left jail, or you'll be back, or most people come back within 2 years, or you can't give up this, you'll do it again. And look at that cheeky little camera sitting on the side of the road. I don't have to watch for those that I'm driving. But everything someone's told me I can't do in the last 10 years, I've done. And I love it. I know it sounds weird, but I love it when people say to me, you can't do this, or you're too old for this, or how do you think you're going to achieve that, or do you ever think you're going to be able to do anything, or can you ever leave farming, or da-da-da-da-da. Watch me. I don't quit. Like I said with my smoking yesterday, and I know that's a dumb example, but you know what I mean. I don't quit. I achieve for as high as I can go with what I'm doing. And I don't quit, and I won't quit. And I'm not doing it for my kids, and I'm not doing it for my wife. I do it for me. I want to be the best I can be with what I do. And my son is he's a computer person and quite a business brain, and you know, he likes his very nice clothes and shoes, and that's him. And he's going to become the best he can become at what he does, and good on him. But I'm not that way inclined. I'm more of a get my hands dirty and stuff. But it doesn't matter what you do in life or what your goals are, as long as you put 100% into achieving what is right for you. And that's what you need to do, put 100% into what is right for you. There's no shame in being this, and there's no shame in being that. It doesn't matter what level pay you're on in the world, or what job you have, but you only do this. As long as you put all your heart and soul and effort into what you're doing, you will achieve great things. Don't ever doubt yourself, and don't ever doubt Jonesy, because I'm telling you, in 10 years time, you will see me in trucks that are the biggest that Mainfreight have. Don't think for 1 second that I can't get there, because I want to get there, and I want to drive from the south to the north and do those sorts of things, and I will. I have 100% I will. It may take me 10 years of some freaking hard work and some, you know, learning different road codes and rules with trucks and studying. I don't care. Don't bother me. If you're passionate about something and you want to achieve something, then you'll do it. So yeah, watch this space is all I can say. Anyway, guys, I have to love and leave you. I'm not looking forward to milking this afternoon. It's going to be very yucky out there and cold. I can already feel the cold just sitting in the car with the window down a little bit. Never mind. Mind over matter, 3 days to go. Boom! Catch us on the next video, guys.